Hey guys, this time around we're taking on .NET Maui, so it's relatively new platform, it's like Euro Plus, so it's kind of built up on Xamarin, previous mobile platform from Microsoft. So the benefits that you have one single code base and basically can repurpose for iOS, Android mobile apps, and even desktops if it's your business and use cases out there. So the idea that at least for this video we will set up our development environment that will be based on Microsoft Visual Studio, not VS Code, again that beefier version out there. So for that matter, let's jump in. So just search up Microsoft Visual Studio. In our case, again, it depends where you're watching. It will be Visual Studio 2020. So again, UI, they're usually changing this, so do not be confused if when you will be repeating this step, it's slightly different. But again, look up for downloads of free Visual Studio. So in this case, we will go again with community version out there. So because this is kind of free trial and after that paid. And again, for what we're doing here, and again, .NET Maui is supported by community fully, so there is no restrictions out there to do to again leaning to professional enterprise version. So we got that, so we will save it. So yeah, let's execute. It will do some preparation out there. So it will ask, it will be downloaded and installed, which is weird. It's like it's actually didn't. So you should land something like this: workload, individual components, languages, installation locations. So let's stick on this one, just make sure we do the right selection, what we truly need for .NET Maui. So we on workload here, again, there is steps here. Workload, there's a bunch of them. So we will select again what we truly need here. It's only this one, desktop and mobile. .NET multi-platform, and again with .NET Maui. So I select a few others just for my future references, so you don't have to. Again, we need only this one. All right, we got this. Again, you can also do some gaming, for example, Unity. One go to there, and all other even Linux related stuff. In develop component, we'll leave it as is for now. Language packages, again, we'll stick to English, and location, I will change again everything kind of development related in my case go to dev folder, so just to keep it under one umbrella out there. So yeah, and expect that it will be a relatively high amount of space that you need for installation. And when we have 7, so total space require even higher, 23. Again, your experience may vary. Let's go with installation. It will take some time, so we'll accelerate that. There's a few other steps along the way. The installation will ask you login if you please, so you can skip that step or again use your Microsoft account out there. It also asks you to do development setting, again whatever preference you are. I will go with light. Oh, you can change this later, so let's go with the dark one. And I'm not sure why it's calling me John Smith, but yeah. Alright, and we got it. So again, before we stop here, let's check what we received. So again, installer is done, so we can close this. So when we launch it, the studio itself, again, Visual Studio 2022. Let's do the new project and let's make sure that we have what we need, and we will stop here again as a basic configuration and readiness. Again, when we go, we have a lot of bunch of options out there. and even it's so many that my PC is struggling to deliver that out there. So for simplicity, we will filter it by Maui. Just type it in. You can put .NET in front, but Maui should do it. Here we go. There is 3 options out there. First one, it's what we need, basically project creating for our mobile or desktop applications, and even Tizen. I believe it's like some Samsung variation out there, so they even covered that, which is interesting. Razor apps. This is another one interesting concept that allows us to basically wrap our JavaScript. It's similar to maybe hybrid if you work it, let's say, with Ionic, Apache Cordova, X kind of PhoneGap. So you can create your UI and logic, let's say, in JavaScript. I believe they support almost all, like React, React.js, Angular, and Vue framework. So you have freedom to do this, but nicely wrap it again within kind of Maui platform, so less hassling with kind of native details. Or class library here. This is most probably to write the kind of bigger enterprise operations when you can share your logic from again multiply Maui application. Let's say, hey, keep logic in one app, but other apps may benefit from it. So basically have that good reusability feature. So in case you having this option, and especially .NET Maui app, you're in the good spot. So again, it was in introduction how to install our Maui using Visual Studio IDE for that matter. Again, details and links for downloads will be in description below. Let me know any questions. Please like, consider subscribe, and we will go with our next one, Hello World and such activity with Maui. See ya.